Hello. I'm continuing with my VHS collection. This will be number 5. And we start out with Columbia Pictures, 1997, Shelley Winters, Liv Tyler, Deborah Harry, Evan Dando, and Pruitt Taylor Vince in Heavy. Next is Global Media, 1967, Ann-Margret, The Tiger and the Pussycat. Next, Columbia Pictures, 2000, Danny DeVito, Bette Midler, Neve Campbell, Jamie Lee Curtis, Drowning Mona. This next one is from Canada, and I don't know any of the stars in this, but its title is Letting the Birds Go Free. Western Movies, 1978, Liza Minnelli, Ingrid Bergman, A Matter of Time. A&E Entertainment, 2000, Mira Sorvino, Toby Stevens, and Paul Rudd in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. Lionsgate Home Entertainment, 2000, Kate Beckinsale, James Fox, Angelica Houston, Nick Nolte, Jeremy Northam, Madeline Potter, and Uma Thurman in The Golden Bowl. MGM Studios, 1958, Leslie Caron, Maurice Chevalier, Louis Jourdan, Hermione Gingold, and Eva Gabor in Gigi. There we go. MGM Studios, 1999, Cher, Judi Dench, Joan Plowright, Maggie Smith, and Lily Tomlin in Tea with Mussolini. This next one is a romance video, KLV TV in Canada. It's called, well, it stars Dak Rambo, and its title is Lilac Dream. Republic Pictures, Let me see if I can find the date for this. 1958. Natalie Wood, Gene Kelly, Ed Wynn, Carolyn Jones, Claire Trevor, and Martin Balsam. Marjorie Morningstar. New Line Home Video, 1993. William Baldwin, Kelly Lynch, Sherilyn Fenn. Three of Hearts. This next one is put out by Nelson Entertainment, 1987. Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, Robin Wright in The Princess Bride. Paramount Pictures, 1986. Molly Ringwald, Harry Dean Stanton, John Cryer, Annie Potts, James Spader, and Andrew McCarthy in Pretty in Pink. MGM Studios, 1938. Mickey Rooney, Spencer Tracy, Boys Town. And this is EDDE Entertainment, 1993. Mel Gibson in Tim. This next one is a classic. MCA Universal Pictures, 1983. Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Terry Gilliam, Eric Idle, Terry Jones, Michael Palin. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. Great video. This next one, I believe, is 1970, maybe the late 60s. Sally Field, Keith Carradine, Maybe I'll Be Home in the Spring. This next is put up by Warner Brothers, 1976, I believe. No, 1981, I'm sorry. Alan Bates, Maggie Smith, Isabella Adjani, and Anthony Higgins. Quartet. And that is Isabella Adjani on the cover. Paramount Pictures, Let me see if I can find a date on this. I believe it's 1984. Yes, 1984. Elizabeth McGovern, Sean Penn, Nicolas Cage. Racing with the Moon. Columbia Pictures, 1985. Joanne Woodward, Martin Balsam, Sylvia Sidney. Summer Wishes, Winter Dreams. This next one is put out by Reader's Digest. It's a travel video simply called Alpine Adventure. Columbia Pictures, 1970. Barbra Streisand, George Segal. The Owl and the Pussycat. Polygram Videos. Let me see, 1998. Emily Watson, Rachel Griffiths, Hillary and Jackie. 20th Century Fox, 1960. Frank Sinatra, Shirley MacLaine, Maurice Chevalier, and Louis Jourdan. Can. This next one is a Hallmark production, an all-star cast. And if I can, came out in 1999. It has Robbie Coltrane, Whoopi Goldberg, Ben Kingsley, Christopher Lloyd, Miranda Richardson, Martin Short, Peter Ustinov, George Wendt, Gene Wilder, and Tina Majorino in Alice in Wonderland. This next movie is a classic from Walt Disney. It has Peter Finch, James MacArthur, Bernard Lee, and I believe this came out in the early 1960s. It's titled Robert Louis Stevenson's Kidnapped. This next movie is Paramount Pictures, 1990. Diane Cannon, John Hurd, The End of Innocence. Lionsgate Films, 2001. Kirsten Dunst, Eddie Izzard, Edward Herrmann, Carrie Elways, Joanna Lumley, and Jennifer Tilly in The Cat's Meow, a somewhat autobiography of Randolph Hearst and Marion Davies. USA Home Entertainment, 2001. Billy Bob Thornton, Frances McDormand, James Gandolfini, The Man Who Wasn't There. Hemdale Home Video, 1991. Judy Davis, Hugh Grant, Mandy Patinkin, Bernadette Peters, and Julian Sands. Impromptu. Let me get it better in there. There we go. Columbia Pictures. If I can find a date on this. I think it's taped. Oh, 1995. Good. Gary Oldman, Isabel Rossellini, Jerome Crabb, Jonathan Steig, and Valeria Golino in Immortal Beloved, about the composer Beethoven. Next is a television special from 1980 or 1976, I believe, and it's titled An American Band, The Beach Boys. Columbia Studios. I believe this is 1970 something, like 1975 or 1974. Barbra Streisand, James Caan, Roddy McDowall, Ben Vereen, Carol Wells, and Omar Sharif in Funny Lady. Columbia Pictures, 1993. Anthony Hopkins, Vanessa Redgrave, Helena Bonham Carter, and Emma Thompson in Howard's End, another Ivory Merchant production. It's beautiful, a really nice movie. Orion Home Video, 1988. Gary Oldman, Alan Bates, Liz Smith, We Think the World of You. Trimark Home Video, 2001. William Hurt, Andy Jones, Molly Parker. Rare Birds. This next one is Hollywood Video, and it stars Jennifer Jason Leigh, Albert Finney, Ben Chaplin. Washington Square. Worldwide Home Video, 1983. Anne Margaret, Treat Williams, Beverly D'Angelo, Tennessee Williams, A Streetcar Named Desire. Warner Brother Pictures, 1955. Julie Harris, James Dean, Raymond Massey. East of Eden, a classic. Well, I'm going to end this right now and start a new video, number 6. Thank you for listening. I hope you all have a nice evening and a pleasant sleep. Good night.